So, picture this, you take something, anything, like this piece of gold, and you shrink it down. And then you shrink it down again, and again, and again, until it's a billionth of a meter. That's so small that if a marble were 1 nanometer, then the entire Earth would be just 1 meter wide. This is the mind-bending world of nanotechnology, where we're not just observing things at the atomic level, we're building with them. It's like having the universe's tiniest, most advanced Lego set, and we're just starting to figure out all the cool stuff we can build. Now here's where it gets really wild. When you shrink materials down to this nanoscale, they stop playing by the normal rules of physics. It's like they enter a whole new dimension of possibilities. Gold, which is usually super chill and unreactive, suddenly becomes a powerful catalyst. Carbon, the stuff in your pencil lead, can be arranged into nanotubes that are 100 times stronger than steel, but 6 times lighter. We're talking about unlocking secret superpowers hidden inside everyday materials just by changing their size. This isn't some far-off science fiction concept. It's happening right now, and it's changing everything. We're talking about creating materials with impossible properties, insane strength, incredible electrical conductivity, and chemical reactions that are way more efficient. In this video, we're going to dive deep into this invisible revolution. We'll explore how this tiny tech is creating super smart sensors, revolutionizing medicine, and building materials straight out of a superhero movie. So, stick around, because we're about to go small to win big. Alright, first up, let's talk about sensors. We have sensors all around us, right? The thermostat on your wall, the smoke detector in your house. They're pretty good, but they're also kind of clumsy. They're like big, bulky guards who can only spot a problem when it's already pretty obvious. But what if you could have a security team that was so small and so sensitive, they could detect a single unwanted molecule from across the room? That's exactly what nanosensors are. They are the microscopic bloodhounds of the tech world, and their sense of smell is millions of times better than anything we've ever built before. So how do they work? It's all about surface area. Imagine you have a sugar cube. It has 6 sides. Now what if you crush that sugar cube into a fine powder? The total surface area of all those tiny grains is massive compared to the original cube. Nanosensors are like that, but on an atomic scale. They are built from nanomaterials, with a ridiculously huge surface area to volume ratio. This means they have countless spots for molecules to land on and interact with. When a specific molecule, say, a dangerous gas, touches the sensor's surface, it causes a tiny, measurable change in its electrical properties, and bam! The alarm is triggered instantly. This incredible sensitivity opens up a whole new world of possibilities. Think about detecting gas leaks in your home. A traditional sensor might only go off when the gas concentration is dangerously high. A nanosensor, on the other hand, could detect the very first few molecules escaping, giving you a warning hours or even days earlier. We're deploying these in industrial plants to prevent catastrophic accidents before they even have a chance to start. They can sniff out the tiniest traces of pollutants in the air we breathe or the water we drink, creating a real-time map of environmental quality with pinpoint accuracy. The best part? Because they're so small, they use almost no power. You could sprinkle millions of these sensors over a forest to detect the chemical signs of a wildfire starting, long before any smoke is visible. They could be woven into a soldier's uniform to instantly detect the presence of chemical agents on the battlefield. These aren't just improvements on old technology. They are a complete paradigm shift. We're moving from a world where we react to disasters to one where we can see them coming from a mile away, all thanks to these tiny, unsung heroes. Now, if nanosensors are impressive, what nanotechnology is doing in medicine is nothing short of a miracle. For decades, our approach to treating diseases like cancer has been a bit of a sledgehammer approach. Chemotherapy, for example, is powerful, but it's like carpet bombing your entire body to hit a few enemy targets. It attacks both cancerous cells and healthy cells, which is why it has such harsh side effects. But what if we could send in a microscopic special ops team, a squad of nanobots that go directly to the cancer cells and ignore everything else? This is the promise of targeted drug delivery. Scientists are designing nanoparticles that are like tiny programmable delivery drones. We can coat these particles with special molecules that act like a key, designed to fit only the specific lock found on the surface of a cancer cell. These nanoparticles, loaded with a potent dose of medicine, are injected into the bloodstream. They circulate harmlessly through the body, bouncing off healthy cells because the key doesn't fit. But when they encounter a cancer cell, they lock on and release their payload directly inside the tumor. This means we can use much stronger drugs without the devastating side effects, because the medicine only goes where it's needed. But it doesn't stop at just drug delivery. Imagine tiny robots, smaller than a red blood cell, swimming through your arteries to perform surgery from the inside. We're talking about nanorobots that can find a blood clot and break it up before it causes a stroke, or repair a damaged heart valve without ever having to cut the patient open. This might sound like science fiction, but research teams are already testing prototypes of these microscopic surgeons in the lab. They can be guided by external magnetic fields, navigating the complex pathways of our bodies to perform tasks that are impossible for human hands. And then there are diagnostics. We're developing biosensors so sensitive they can detect the chemical markers of a disease in a single drop of blood, years before any symptoms appear. This means faster, earlier diagnosis for everything from Alzheimer's to heart disease. It's a fundamental shift from treating sickness to maintaining wellness. Nanotechnology is giving doctors a toolbox filled with instruments of incredible precision. It's making medicine less invasive, more effective, and deeply personalized, promising a future where we can stop diseases in their tracks with surgical precision. So we've seen how nanotech can help us sense the world and heal our bodies, but what about the stuff we build our world with? Get ready for smart materials. These aren't just passive blocks of metal or plastic. These are materials with built-in intelligence, materials that can react and change their properties all by themselves. And it's all thanks to engineering their structure at the nanoscale. Think of it like programming the atoms themselves to perform a specific task when they receive a certain signal, like heat, light, or electricity. One of the coolest examples is shape memory alloys. These are metals that you can bend, twist, and crumple into a completely different shape. But if you apply a little heat, they instantly snap back to their original, pre-programmed form. It's like Wolverine's healing factor, but for materials. This is being used in aerospace to create airplane wings that can change their shape mid-flight to become more aerodynamic, improving fuel efficiency. Or in medicine, for stents that are inserted into a blocked artery in a compressed form, and then expand to the perfect shape once they reach body temperature, holding the artery open. Then there's the holy grail self-healing materials. We've all had our phone screen crack, right? What if the screen could just fix itself? Scientists are creating polymers with embedded nanocapsules filled with a healing agent. When a crack forms, it ruptures these tiny capsules, releasing the liquid agent, which then fills the crack and hardens, sealing the damage almost instantly. Imagine a car that can heal its own scratches, or a bridge that can repair its own stress fractures, or a building in an earthquake zone that can mend its own structural damage. This would dramatically increase the lifespan and safety of everything we build. This technology is everywhere. We're creating smart clothing with embedded nanosensors that can monitor your vital signs or change their insulation properties based on the weather. We're developing windows that can switch from transparent to opaque with the flick of a switch to save on energy costs. We're even mixing nanoparticles into concrete to make it stronger, more durable, and even able to generate electricity from the pressure of passing cars. Nanotechnology isn't just giving us better materials. It's giving us materials that are active participants in their environment. It's blurring the line between object and machine. So, from microscopic watchdogs and robotic surgeons to materials that can literally heal themselves, It's clear that the biggest revolution in technology is happening at the smallest possible scale. Nanotechnology is not just one single field. It's a fundamental platform that is supercharging every other area of science and engineering. It's the secret sauce that is making our systems smarter, our devices smaller, and our solutions more efficient than we ever thought possible. We are truly at the dawn of a new technological age, built one atom at a time. The applications we've talked about today are just the tip of the iceberg. We're looking at a future with ultra-efficient solar panels, computers that are millions of times faster, and methods to clean our environment that are both cheap and incredibly effective. The challenges are still huge, of course, but the potential is almost limitless. We're learning to speak the language of atoms, and they are telling us how to build a better, healthier, and more sustainable world for everyone. Thank you so much for joining me on this deep dive into the tiny world of nanotechnology. I hope it blew your mind as much as it blows mine every single day. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more explorations into the amazing science that's shaping our future, you know what to do. Like, share, and subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching.